Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Here's what San Jose has lined up on their schedule on Friday and then on Sunday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now a look at San Jose's starting lineup. Marks is out there with Barea. Then it's Cardinal, and it's McMillan. And for Los Angeles, Alexander is out there with Slim. Then it's the Magician. Then it's Junior. And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
Man passes to Junior. Pocket 6. Here's Alexander, and that one good. Here's Cherokee Parks. Shoots from the baseline. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now, here's Junior. Now, here is Humphries. Pass to Man. Over Cardinal. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Now, Barea. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here's Parks. Man with the rebound. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Fader on the way. And he stays with it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Humphries. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. A steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Man. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Man. Both free throws good from Man.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Barea. There's the pick. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Clearly a foul.
San Jose shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Barea. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mann passes to Junior. Pass to Humphries. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Junior. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over to the wing. Here's Parks driving to the basket, and they take the lead.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And here's Los Angeles.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the shot falls short this time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Mann. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Alexander. Pass to Humphries. Now here's Junior. Guarded closely. On the wing, Mann. No good there off the double clutch.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Barea with it. Here's Cherokee Parks. To the paint. Here's Cardinal. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Junior with it. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Amanatides, guarded by Barea. Here's Alexander. Takes it from 10. San Jose grabs the miss. McMillan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Barea. Defense is right there. That one falls.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Now here's Junior. Tight defense on him. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And it's 6 points for the Magician. So timeout called here. The first for San Jose. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second-chance points in the league.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Jackson against Lee. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Alexander's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fades back. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And it's San Jose with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. They grab their own miss. Cunningham gets the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Walton. Pass to Simpson. He tries for 3, and the 3 ball is good. 1:22 left to play in the first. For San Jose, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Down low, here's Sims. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Looking at San Jose, they took the win in their last game against Los Angeles.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Now, here's Owens. Hook shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in. LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fires from deep. Simpson, no good. For San Jose, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jackson looking around, out to the wing. Buries it down low.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Fires from way outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. San Jose leads up 2, and we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Jose.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for San Jose, they've got Owens. Jackson is out there with Irving. Then there's McMillan, and it's Sims in at the power forward position. Here's Simpson. Tries again, and the layup is good. Simpson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Outside Irving. Here's McMillan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
To the middle. It's tipped. Well, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And he's good on the second. And for San Jose, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Outside Irving. Here's Sims. From down in the low post, it goes. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Simpson. Sinks the triple. Simpson's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. Here's Jackson. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. McMillan kicks to Owens. 5 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
Man with it, covered by Irving. Sims with the rebound. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for San Jose.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. And you look at Mann, among the league leaders, 4th in scores.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Timeout called, San Jose. Los Angeles making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. Then for San Jose, Cunningham, he's checked in for McMillan. And Daniels subbed in for Jackson. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simpson, the pass to Barlow. Walton dishes to Sampson. Cunningham against Walton. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Knox, he's checked in for Los Angeles. San Jose also with a sub. Black's checked in. And the free throw, no good. For San Jose, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Irving. Now, here's Owens. It's picked off. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cardinals checked in for San Jose. Marks comes in for Black. Here's Cherokee Parks. There's the screen to the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Coach, what did you like to see from your teams at this point of the season?
Well, you would think, Kevin, that at this point we would be making fewer mistakes, and especially mental mistakes where we break down. There's always going to be physical mistakes. You're going to have some turnovers. Hopefully they're not out of carelessness. But you shouldn't be missing rotations or not executing a play, not setting a screen. Execution and attention to detail should be good by now.
Here's Cherokee Parks. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Second personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, number 14, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. San Jose making a switch here. That one is no good. For San Jose, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Humphries. Some last season stats for him. First in blocks. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. And that one falls for Sims. And both free throws good for Sims.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Amanatides, guarded by Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Alexander's got his second bucket. Timeout called, San Jose. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And the basket by Parks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Junior. Pass to Alexander. Amanatides, guarded by Barea. With some arc. Alexander, no luck.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Barea. Here is Cardinal. 8 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Amanatides, guarded by Barea. Pass to Junior. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen away. Down low. Here's Parks. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 5-point San Jose lead.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Magician, he's checked in for Los Angeles. San Jose also with a sub. McMillan's checked in. To the paint, here's Alexander. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Barea. Here's Parks. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Junior. After San Jose picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Alexander. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. And McMillan pulls it down. McMillan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cherokee Parks. 10 points for him. Picked off in midair. And here they come. Stripped it away. Pass breaks San Jose. Barea, the pass to McMillan. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Barea's got the lead up to 8 now for San Jose. .46 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Junior. Pass to man. Here's Junior. Just 5 on the clock. Alexander gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Now Barea, he has 6. Pass to Parks. Clock is at 3. Off with the layup.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
And so it's San Jose with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Junior. Slim is out there with Alexander. Then it's Junior. Then it's the Magician. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Alexander, no luck. San Jose leading by 6. Here's Cherokee Parks. The shot from the low post is good. Parks has got the first points of the second half up on the board for San Jose. And Los Angeles guys shooting for the game at 42%. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely.
San Jose foul call. Barrea. First personal foul. First team foul.
Alexander passes to Mann. And here's Junior. Clock at 6. Pass to Alexander. Here's Junior. Rebound by McMillan. McMillan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Barrea. Hanescu defended by Mann. Cherokee Parks can't hit. Los Angeles trails by 8. Mann with it. 6 points for him. They set the screen. Drilled from 11 feet out. Mann's got 8 points. San Jose leading by 6. Timeout called, San Jose. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Now, here's Junior. Pass to Mann. The 11-footer. Unable to get that one.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Cherokee Parks. And stolen by Junior. To the middle. Wants to get it to Humphries and does. Makes it off the glass. Humphries has got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And for San Jose, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Barrea. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And San Jose leads by 6.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Here's Mann, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
After the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Well, you look at Humphries, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Both free throws good from Mann. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Cherokee Parks. 12 points for him. Humphries with the steal. Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room. Pass to Alexander. Now, Mann. 10 points for him. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mann's got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's Barrea with it. He'll bring it up for San Jose. A 2-point game. Amanatides guarded by Barrea. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Jose.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Take a break.
And I also like how they're working the low post, getting those high percentage looks. An excellent game plan so far.
No good on the free throw. Owens is checked in for San Jose. Good on the second free throw. Man with it. He's got 12. And Humphries has it in the corner. Man passes to Humphries. Owens with it. Inside. For San Jose, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight.
Panescu. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
And there's the call on the Magician. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Walton's checked in. San Jose also with a sub. Sims is checked in. And here's Humphries. Pass to Alexander. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
San Jose leading by 3. Now here's Jackson. A floater. It's tipped. Here's Humphries. There's a screen to the inside. Here's Alexander. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
For San Jose, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Jackson. The 3. And another miss by San Jose. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Humphries. That one misses. Here's Panescu, and he drops it in from the low post. He has 6.
Owens.
.156 left here in the third quarter. Simpson, the pass to Walton. Here's Sampson. Pass to Simpson. Now here's Walton. Alexander kicks to Walton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. For the tie. Simpson, no good. San Jose leading by 3. Here's Owens. Covered by Humphries. Pass to Cardinal. Outside Jackson. Here's Sims. Here's Owens. And not sure what he was thinking there. Simpson, the pass to Sampson. Here's Simpson. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Alexander. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Panescu. Outside Jackson. Pass to Owens. It's tipped. Back to Jackson. Cardinal kicks to Owens. Off target from outside.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Alexander. Goes up the baseline, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. San Jose leads by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for San Jose, Irving is out there with Jackson. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Owen. And it's Sims in at the 4 slot.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Irving passes to Owens. Outside Jackson. Sims kicks to Owens. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Jose needs to get off a shot here. Yes, that goes in. And San Jose leads by 5. Sims has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Walton. Here's Sampson. And here is Walton. Clement covered by Irving. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Sampson's shot is off. San Jose leading by 5 to the paint. The jump hook. Bank shot, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 41% for the game. Down low, here's Walton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for 2, Walton.
And he makes the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. House is checked in for San Jose. So Walton nails both of them. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to House. Left side Irving. Here is House. Now Irving. Cunningham dishes it to Sims. Just 4 to shoot. Irving passes to Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Los Angeles trails by 5. Barlow passes to Jeffries. Here's Sampson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Simpson. Connects from three-point range. Now Irving. Now here's Owens. Irving with it. Pass to Owens. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Owens has got his first 3 points of the game. And here is Walton. Here's Barlow. Walton with the ball. Trying his luck from deep. Count it, and the San Jose lead has been cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Simpson.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now, here is Irving. Cunningham kicks to House. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Walton. To the inside. Here's Jeffries, and that one is hammered home.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
San Jose has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Cunningham pushes it to House. Here's Irving. Pass to House. Now here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. House has got his first bucket in this one.
Substitution on the court.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Magician, he's checked in for Walton. San Jose also with a sub. McMillan's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the shot no good, a bit short. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Junior. Now, Mann over Parks. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Jose. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. San Jose will retain possession. Pass to McMillan. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Mann. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Alexander. Back to Mann. Clock at 6. Takes a three. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And here's Barea. Floats one up. Intercepted.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Junior. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
3rd personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, number 14, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
There's 1:47 left in the 4th quarter. Hanescu, defended by Maine. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Team foul. At the line for San Jose, Hanescu. At the line for one.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now here's Junior. They set the pick to the middle and out of bounds as San Jose gains possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
San Jose trails by 4. 1:21 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Barea. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Humphries has got 4 rebounds in this game. Junior the pass to man. Second chance shot. Misses from close range. For San Jose, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside Barea. Six on the shot clock. This one for 3. That one doesn't go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
3rd team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, number 14, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called San Jose. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Parks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for San Jose, Parks. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And so he makes both from the line. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
4th team foul. At the line for 2, number 13,
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5. And so it's Berea with it. They'll bring it up for San Jose. Timeout called, San Jose. .27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cardinal. Back to Berea. Kept alive. Here's Panescu. Cans the 3. 8 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
For Los Angeles, number 14, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Lets it go with a 3. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, the Magician.